The best is yet to come. I surpassed the last in the flash of flying through the dash with an airbag blast in the side of my face and at the top of my forehead. I tumbled over, woke up on top of the sunroof, and my friend leaning down on the seatbelt, he said, "Oh shit, this ain't cool." First thing I heard him say though was, "Fuck, this ain't good," and "Kevin, are you okay?" And I was a little shaken up and stirred, like a martini drink. My brain was all scrambled. I could barely even think. And I said, "Yeah, man, I'm all right. I still got my light. I still got my Coors Light can in my hand, and I didn't spill a drop. But the cab was soaked with absolute vodka. It smelled real bad. And the car alarm started going off. And OnStar said, "You've been in an accident." So we quick flipped the truck back over, turned off the key, got back to partying, and got back to how we used to live it like rednecks, kicking it in the backyard, going to get some wood and doing donuts. And I thought it was all good, but we hit the buffalo hole and rolled over and lost control. And my brain went boom, and my head went smack, and the airbag went blast. And that was the last thing I remember before I blacked the fuck out. But when we woke up to party more, it was a party indeed. A party to succeed, a party to breathe. And dearly departed, I just shitted on the ones who are retarded. And daily I dismayed the place of a flash, like light with a strike through the night. No dismay, no replay switch, no relay bitch, no Nintendo, no Sega Genesis, no Xbox 360 or Xbox One or Xbox back in the day when Xbox was fun. I used to play Black Ops all the time and hunting for a headshot. And I loved being that Army Ranger running around with a scope and a red dot. And I love walking around in the summertime with no shirt and my flip-flops. And I love blasting that old school 90s motherfucking hip-hop. And I don't got a wristwatch, so I can't really check the time. But I'm a mastermind designed every line intertwined with a rhythm, an algorithm. It's so perplexed, so many can't really see. It's like a multiplication with division, or a fraction that you divide to coincide by. And you can't ride and scream and yell, but I'll show you a rebel since the days of hell. And I'll show you the smell of the greenery. It's so sticky to see. When you roll it up, I call it acapella fellow with the rello. I say hello, here to break down the blunt and make your move real mellow. They call us good fellas. They call us better with the cheddar. Slicing it and dicing it. Bringing it back to the most mode of enticing. Frozen in the cold. Hot in the summer. Heating up like a thermal in the thermos. Burning like the fuel of the fiery furnace. With Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. No pretending I let all the stress go. And all them haters don't know. But I stay cautious when I'm stepping now. Don't step on a crack on the sidewalk, because you might get knocked the fuck out. And I play hopscotch too. And I blast my hip hop when I'm running through the gun rue doing kung fu. What you know about me, dude? I had an attitude problem since the days of 7. I've been reckless. I used to put paper bags over my head and run to the kitchen counter and knock my tooth out. They called me Dead Tooth Boy, but I wasn't too proud. I was louder than the rest, flexing through the best. Flexing like my dad who's a Texan. Rexless. But let me say Excalibur, they ain't even got the same caliber. They ain't even on my level. My level is surpassed the level that they got. They can never get to the top. They can never flip it like a stopwatch and pop hot boxes like lights. They can never flash it and come back basting. They don't even know what basking in the glory is and doing a horror film. I'm more horror than the horror stories. It's real gory. You can't fly around on a magic carpet like Aladdin and saddle up on a horse and say, "Back to bragging" with a polo shirt and some white shorts, running up off the top of the porch with the torch, burning up a benzomatic lighter with the tool, hitting the dab cause the dab'll do ya, Scooby-Doo ya, like they listen to ya, a stoner who ya, who knew the greatest of the Theraflu? Maybe I should put some of that up in there and make it do what it do, cause my nose is a little deficiated. Maybe I should go get some surgery. It's urgency, an emergency. Like a relay switch. I don't need to get hitched. I just need to fuck about 3 different bitches every day of the week. And then maybe settle down with just one crazy freak. But maybe never, because never is clever. I'm like Peter Pan, young forever, till the days are done. When the days have been won. It's calm before the storm and storm before the rise. So open up your eyes, because I'm the sickest of the size. I'm like a giant when I'm walking through the thicket of the thistle with the whistle. No dismissal of the issue of the tissue. Leave your brain struck and froze. Leave your brain in a pile of clothes. Leave a messy membrane on the side of a walk like a sidewalk chalk when we splatter it up out. Crack you in the head with a baseball bat. We call it crack you in the cranium. Insane, I think not. It's more like instantly spontaneous. Selling grudges with no slugs. No need to hustle selling thugs. No need to rustle up the cash. No need to pull up out a rug. No need to hop up off my feet because I'm hotter than the streets. Hotter than them NZ street beats that I used to put on repeat. And thank you, my friends, from the days of the end to the days of it depends. I'll be shitting in the pens when I'm about 40. If I keep piling all these drugs in my liver like I used to when I was in my early 20s. But it ain't funny because I'm money hungry. More with the envy, more with the anger and the rage. And I got a new page and I'm enslaved by your wave of the naive motherfuckers that want to say Native Indian roots. And maybe Alaskan too. What you know about sipping out the flask with some Jack Daniels every day, living life fast? What you know about the cast? The cast of the cast iron pot when it's so hot that it'll burn your skin off until the tube top. What do you know about me? They call me Dr. Seuss, because that's what I used to rhyme about all the time in the booth. Dr. Seuss. I put a noose around my neck. And this ain't no rap diss, so you better get it right with some respect. I'ma show you to check it up and get it like it's a pay up. I'ma show you run that check to me right now before I say so. What? What? Yeah.